Today at the Virginia War Memorial, we have shared so many stories of veterans in our community forging their own paths and making their mark on history. And many veterans face obstacles to get there, both in and outside of their service. For decades, leaders have tried to set goals to stamp out one big problem: veteran homelessness. Some hopeful news, though. The number of homeless veterans in the U.S. has actually declined in recent years. The Department of Veterans Affairs estimates that there are about 33,000 homeless veterans in the U.S. on any given night. That, according to data from more than 400 localities, point-in-time counts. The data from the VA was last updated at the beginning of 2022. That figure is down 11% from January 2020 and down more than 55% since 2010. State PIT count data from the Department of Housing and Urban Development reveals an estimated 400 homeless veterans living right here in Virginia. Another statistic for you: according to the U.S. Department of Defense, approximately 87% of new recruits in the military are between the ages of 18 and 24, which means most do not experience civilian life as an adult until their service is over. My colleague Janine Samuels and photojournalist A.J. Nwoko share the voice of a veteran that gave his life to the Army but found out one of his greatest missions was learning who he is outside of uniform.
Hey, check it out. It's the evening show with JB, your boy JB, coming to you live and direct from the Eagle Studios in Richmond, Virginia. Oh, man!
From Chesterfield,
Hey, you can reach out to me on the socials.
JB's smooth voice taking you back to the 80s and 90s.
Get with me. Hang out with me tonight.
A childhood dream job for this Gen Xer.
That's JV the DJ on Eagle Radio.
More than 30 years in the making.
It is absolutely amazing and fun to just do radio.
Something that was out of reach for Jose Velazquez growing up in the projects in Boston.
We didn't have a lot of money. My mother worked, low-paying factory jobs, which is where I lived. And so it was an environment of hopelessness.
An environment Jose was determined to rise above.
I was in the projects as a young teen. I always thought to myself, I don't want to be a statistic. I just don't want to be a statistic. I want to do something special. And I dreamed of something outside of the projects.
His way out, the Army.
I was a platoon sergeant. I was a squad leader. I was a first sergeant. I was a sergeant major.
Where he found a new purpose.
I, loved serving our nation. I love serving our people. And I love the service that I was in. So go Army.
That love leading to 3 decades of service, close to 20 countries touched, with rows of military coins gifted for missions well done.
I have 400 coins. What they mean to me is moments where someone cared enough about me to give me a coin and say, hey, Jose, you did a good job. And ultimately, that's what these coins mean.
But in the horizon, another battle was brewing.
When you spend 30 years in the military, you become your uniform. And at some point, you kind of lose your sense of yourself, and you give yourself totally to the Army.
His next mission, heading to the front lines of civilian life.
And what was most terrifying to me was I just didn't know how to move forward. I didn't know how to get to where I wanted to be from where I was. I didn't know where the uniform stopped and I began, or vice versa. And so I needed some help.
That helping hand, discovered while scrolling on LinkedIn.
I was lucky enough to come across this lady named Annie Brock.
Annie Brock is the CEO and president of Leader Transition Institute.
I met Jose just over 3 years ago.
Her nonprofit helps service members, veterans, and their family.
He was full of that military mindset, and he was a very senior person.
Transition to civilian life through a free 4-day workshop, perfectly named, Changing Focus, Moving from We to Me.
We aren't focused on what is your job going to be. We give them the freedom to think about, who am I, who do I want to be, and how how do I want to do this rest of my life?
Beginning her Army career as one of the first women assigned to the 82nd Airborne Division to becoming a medevac helicopter pilot, Annie is no stranger to the needs of service members.
The big challenge is that very few people have ever been an adult in the civilian sector. And all of a sudden, they're expected to be an adult in the civilian sector. And that's scary.
If you're going to be successful in this context, you've got to be a captain of your team, an army of one.
What I have seen over 3 years is I have seen Sergeant Major Velazquez transition into Jose Velazquez. And it's really cool.
Look at me.
Oh man, the Jacksons with Mick Jagger on Eagle Radio.
A DJ, LinkedIn influencer, and also the director of communications for the very nonprofit that led him to his new mission.
Check me out there at JV the DJ. That's JV the DJ.
When I left the projects, the military brought me in. They embraced me, and they became my family. When I left the service, LTI and the veterans who've already transitioned, they embraced me and took me into their family. And so at this point, I'm on the other side of the uniform, and it's my job to embrace others as they're going through that transition. And I love it.
Jose and Annie shared with me that the response that they've received so far has been overwhelmingly positive. And the best part, all active duty veterans who have already transitioned and their spouses in all branches of service can participate for free. For CBS 6, I'm Janine Samuels.
All day long, we've shown you snapshots from history and the veterans living across the region here in Central Virginia. You can find their stories and many, many others on our website, WTVR.com, and of course, the free CBS 6 News app. At the Virginia War Memorial, I'm Greg McQuaid. And to all the service members from across the region, the nation, and the globe, thank you so much for your service. Now back to you.